Okay, back with more Dirty Laundry, and today we have White Lung in the mats.
Hi.
What was your goal when you started the band?
It's funny, I had this conversation with my friend Steve a while ago. It's like when you start a band, your goals are totally different, and as things progress, they change.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe at the beginning we're like, well, let's like put out a 7-inch, play a bunch of shows and have fun, and then you do that, and you keep going. I just really wanted to play with Anne Marie when I met her because she was a really amazing drummer and we got along really well. We just want to. We both recognize star quality in each other.
Why did your former bass player leave the band?
We made her leave.
Why?
We just didn't get along. It wasn't good. It's like when people don't get along, you can't write songs together, and that's all it was.
Yeah.
Enough's enough already.
Enough's enough already.
And she's probably happier now too, so it's okay. That happens in bands. Stuff happens, you know? It's like, can you name one band that's been around for over 5 years even, let's say, where it's like all the exact same people, or 10? I can't.
No.
10? I couldn't.
No. Like sometimes they get back together as the original lineup for like the reunion tour 20 years later.
But you guaranteed they've had to work out some major issues.
Major like band therapy in the
Because
meantime.
it's like being in a relationship with 3 people you never wanted to date in the first place. So it's like really, it's really intense and intimate and yeah.
So you guys formed right around 06, yeah?
Yeah, that was the beginning when Anne Marie and I started the band, but there was 2 other girls, but we didn't do much till 2009 when Kenny joined. That's kind of when I consider that to be the real start of the band.
Yeah, and then you gained some notable accolades with the press and whatnot right around that time, and I feel like just right now you guys are super hot and you're just starting to hit like
super hot.
You're crazy white hot.
We're white hot.
Why now?
Why now?
Yeah. Why are you guys?
Because Kenny wrote some really good guitar parts for that record, and people seem to understand.
I think we're just better now.
Yeah.
Yeah, finally figured it out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Better performers, tight performers, better at writing together. And, writing with just the 3 of us on this record, I think, was a really good thing for us. It was hard to get used to having, because he had to do double duty, bass and guitar, so it's really, this record should have been called Kenny's Cauldron.
Yeah.
But
Too many cooks spell the broth.
Yeah.
In the cauldron.
Yeah. Exactly.
In parentheses.
But that really did help with the songwriting on this record, and it was great.
Do you have any really cool or odd tour stories? Like, tell us about when a club chick jumped on stage and started grinding you.
Oh my God, that was so long ago. That was a really long time ago. We were playing this show, and it was like this guy in Vancouver who hosted these like crazy party nights, but sometimes he would have bands playing. He'd pay you so much and you'd get endless drinks all night, so we'd always do them. But every time you'd play, the people there did not want to see a band, so they were all just like all fucked up and whatever. And I had taken like a bunch of mushrooms before we played, and they kicked in right when we got on stage, and this girl got up out of the crowd, and she was wearing like weird club outfit and started grinding on me, and I thought in my like mushroom trip, I was like, someone has sent her up here to fuck with me, this is a joke, and I couldn't understand. Do you remember that? And you were like started laughing.
She burst on stage and like collapsed onto the ground, I feel like.
Yeah, I did. I like collapsed on the ground laughing.
Like, started laughing.
Because it was so crazy, and then like I was like, no, someone sent her up here to fuck with me. Like this is a joke. Like it was so confusing. It was a really weird show, but yeah, that girl did that to me. But that was ages ago. I feel like my hair was like this long.
Is it true that you used to figure skate competitively?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
My whole like childhood life was figure skating and dance, but figure skating was the main thing. I just had to do all these other things. So yeah.
So could your fans like YouTube?
No, my mother has all the VHS tapes though. Anne Marie wants to make them into a music video.
Absolutely.
For the alien child.
Oh yeah, I looked like a total alien.
Really?
Oh yeah, because I was so pale, and my mother would barely let me wear makeup, and she'd pull my hair back really tight, so I had to like pinch my cheeks so that I'd have like, you know, some rosy cheeks, and then my eyes would be
Because
bugging.
ladies pinch, whores use rouge.
Yeah, exactly. And I was not a whore, I was a little lady.
Okay, so you write a lot about sex.
Uh-huh.
Do you ever have any ex-lovers being like, hey, what's that about? Or get pissed off? Or...
No, but I always kind of like would warn people, be like, I might write like if I'm going to write a story, I'll say like I might write about this. There's a few where if the person saw it, he'd be really mad, but I just don't post those on social media stuff. I just let them sit out on the internet, and then you never use anyone's real name either,
No, of
you
course
know?
not.
They can't even really tell. It could be you, could not be you. Usually the person can tell, but I've never had anyone get mad, I don't think. No, and I'm not really, you know, I'm in a happy relationship now. I'm not doing that, so.
Right on.
Mm-hmm.
I read somewhere that it took you a really long time to love your butts.
Yeah,
Please explain.
well, I don't know. I just like, because growing up in a sport like figure skating, you're not only counted on your athletic merits, but how your body looks. It's the same as ballet. It falls into the category of grace, which is like another whole category that you're marked on.
Yeah.
And of course, body image comes into that. And as a young child, that was pummeled into my head over and over. And as a figure skater, I have no muscles. Like I have no upper arm, nothing. I'm like noodle.
I like your unicorn though.
Thank you. I'm like little noodles. So all your strength is in here. So I've always had a huge butt. And you know, that was just something that I had to learn to like and love on my own, and I did. Because I hated it for a while. You know, you're always body conscious as a kid and as a teenager, and you know, becoming a woman is tough when all this starts to come out.
Yeah. It seems like it would have helped with the spins.
It would have helped. It helped with the falling. Real good cushion. But yeah, I don't know, that kind of stuff. Of course, it takes a while to be comfortable with your body.
Yeah.
And especially with the pressure of being in a sport where that's something that's actually counted. So, but now I'm happy with it.
Yeah, so
I've
am I.
embraced it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you
Are you
guys
guys
happy
okay
with your
with
butts?
Mish's butt?
I have to look at it every night on stage.
That's true. She does.
That's my view.